Coleman Young, in my opinion, was a person, his gift to me was being able to take something as complicated as politics and take the average Detroiter and make it relevant to him. He was able to make you feel included into the political process where we was allowed to attach ourselves to him. And we heard a language that sounded like our own coming out of his mouth. And we knew who he was. He made it plain to us whose side he was on. And he showed us what side. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, there's a part of Detroit history where the Ku Klux Klan said they was going to come downtown. And then our mayor got on TV and said, well, we ain't gonna send the police down there to protect you, so you can do it, but we ain't gonna protect you. I mean, that's not no dog whistle. This ain't Proud Boys stand up and stand by. This, you on your own out there in these Detroit streets. And brothers went down there. So, yeah, Kwame, in my opinion, is attached to that in spirit, and the spirit of a person defined to have our own, for us to have our own. We live in a to continue to answer your question, we live in a city that is more than 80% chocolate. We got a great town here. We had Hamtramck where, Polish people were, and now Arabs predominate, but we don't got nothing that's ours. And they was trying to put us in the mind frame of not just being a Detroit thug and having it be ours, but putting us in the mind frame of taking legitimate business in politics and making it ours. So to answer your question, I think the spirit of Coleman Young was to have something that was ours. And I think Kwame put us in a position that made things ours. And I think that if we take it to their spirit as Detroiters, as leaders, political leaders in Detroit, then we will stop waiting for somebody to do for us what we can get up and do for ourselves. We'll go and find out about politics. We'll start raising our babies to be more interested in politics. We'll groom our children to take those positions and seats and deal with the issues that we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to build stuff that's downtown, but we got potholes all in our street and crime and vacant buildings that we want to occupy, but we don't have the money. We don't know how to get the grants. So we need that to be more transparent. Plus, I want to add at the very end, I see them brothers out there with the guns at the liquor stores, making sure these women get in good. Our brother Marvin Cotton and brothers from
New Era.
Say it, brother.
New Era Detroit.
New Era Detroit. And what's his group on the Exonerees? Brothers is working, but they don't get publicity. I'm glad and thankful for the Forum magazine, I apologize, and platforms like this where they get a chance to get a spotlight. Those brothers that work, and then people, when you get inspired to do the work, you don't know who to attach yourself to. It's very hard to connect yourself to where your heart may be in the moment. So the more these brothers get the spotlight, the more people, strong men, to begin to attach, and women, to begin to attach themselves to it. And we'll see Detroit grow in the way that we want. We all want safe and clean communities.
Yeah.
But the plan for how to do it, you know what I mean? These brothers are working. So if you don't have a plan and you want to get involved, attach yourself to one of these brothers that's already working, or one of these programs that's already working.
Even the
Trust
brother,
me, they need the help.
Yeah, even the brother to make sure that I plug this in because it's important. And I had the opportunity to go, even with brothers like Student Minister Troy Muhammad, who's allowing young men, entrepreneurs, and business owners and stuff to go into the juvenile detention facility and speak to, young troubled men. Like, that is really important, that type of work. And the fact that he's given that opportunity for brothers to do that is remarkable and heavy. I kind of want to pivot because when we dealing
Hold on before you go there.
Yes, sir.
Can I jump in there?
Yep,
Say peace to the brother, Minister Troy. I like to just say that's the hardest working man in show business. Troy got his hands attached to anything. If you are trying to attach yourself to something and you're not exactly sure, go to Mosque number 1 and see Brother Troy, and he will get you. He's attached to everybody. So he will get you attached to the program that you desire to be in.